right, we are on a roll with WTF crypto. So today's story, hacker steals 5.4 million and then gets fished out of every single penny. This is genuinely one of my favorite stories in the entire history of crypto crime. And I say that with no sympathy for the criminal whatsoever, just pure appreciation for the universe's sense of humor. So back in February 2025, a hacker found a vulnerability in ZK Lend. I'm not even sure what ZK Lend is. A decentralized lending protocol and exploited it to drain about 9.5 million in ETH. ZK Lend's team responded by sending the hacker a message on chain. Keep 10% as a bounty, return the rest. We won't press charges. Deadline Valentine's Day. The hacker said absolutely nothing. Missed the deadline, radio silence. Meanwhile, investigators put a 500,000 bounty on the hacker's head and got the FBI involved. So weeks go by. The hacker is sitting on 5.4 million in ETH, still not cashing out. And then on March 31st, the night before April Fool's Day, because again, the universe has a sense of humor,
Hmm.
the hacker decides it's finally time to launder the money. The tool of choice, Tornado Cash, a crypto mixing service designed to scramble transaction trails and make funds untraceable. Standard criminal move. Totally reasonable plan. There's more, but what do you guys think thus far?
Well, I mean, you can't expect the guy that steals that much money to just all of a sudden say, "I'll give it all back and keep 10%." But at the same time, it's like you can be very smart and very stupid at the same time. You can be both things.
For sure, man. And I think it's funny that it happens on April Fool's Day. That's what I like about it.
Well, let's hear the rest of this thing because I
Yeah.
want to hear how
Okay,
this ends
okay.
up.
So yeah, what do you think happened? So this is what happened. They clicked on a fake Tornado Cash website,
Oh
a
my
phishing
God.
site, one that had been running for over 5 years, just waiting for exactly this kind of idiot. The entire 5.4 million, all 2,930 ETH, was gone in seconds, straight into the wallet of a completely different thief who had done nothing but set up a convincing fake URL and wait. The hacker then sent a public message on the Ethereum blockchain, which means it's permanently recorded forever for all of history, that read, I am devastated. I am terribly sorry for all the havoc and losses caused. All the 2,930 ETH have been taken by that site's owners. Please redirect your efforts towards those site owners. This will be my
Wow.
last message. The crypto community's response was not sympathetic. Someone on chain had actually tried to warn them mid transaction. The hacker's reply, it is so devastating. Everything gone with one wrong website. Crypto Twitter celebrated for approximately one full week. So,
Okay. So do we know if they got the money back from the other guys that got it?
No, probably
no,
not. It's probably
no,
over.
it was anonymous. Nobody knows. The idiots just went to the
That
wrong
guy who
website.
set up that
So,
website for
but do
those
you think
waiting
it
for
could have been a
5 years.
decoy? Like he could have owned that too, and he's just acting like he lost it, so they try to get off his trail?
I
I
mean, that's
mean,
possible, right? Anything's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, I mean, I
very
feel
much
like
so.
that could be, it's like, what can I do to try to get
But
him off my
he was
tail?
going to Tornado Cash. He thought he was going to Tornado Cash, which is going to mix it anyways. So,
Yeah. It's like why come up with this elaborate story to do all that?
Well, I
and
mean, because
I,
it kind of, he could kind of feel like it's going to shake them off his tail. Like, I don't even have the funds anymore.
so you click the button on the fake Tornado Cash, which means it isn't actually a Tornado Cash. It's just a drainer. Then what? Does the money then go to then from a new wallet go to Tornado Cash? The real
Maybe,
Tornado Cash? I don't know. It doesn't
maybe,
say
yeah.
that. It just says yeah, I mean it's on April's Fool Day, right? The same thing he was
I
doing
would
to
like to
Christians.
think that the guy was just an idiot
Yeah,
and went on
for
a
the sake
phishing
of the
site.
story, let's just say he's a complete moron and nobody's safe from a phishing site. I've been phished before. When I first got into crypto, I went to a site that looked like Shapeshift, which is a place where you can
Yeah.
trade cryptos, and I lost an ETH. And at the time I didn't have a lot of crypto and I was devastated and I didn't know what to do and it looked exactly like the site. I went to it and then I realized it's a fake site set up to look exactly like Shapeshift and that money's gone. So let's just, for the crypto gods, let's hope they took control on that one and just really screwed the guy.
One more thing before we go. I got a message today that my friend, somebody I know very well, got scammed, hacked, or whatever you want to call it, by vibe coding on Anthropic's Claude Code. because when you're basically vibe coding, it downloads packages, and it downloaded a malicious package and then basically gave access to his computer and all his hot wallets and all his tokens, everything he had, which wasn't worth a whole lot right now because everything is down. Got just completely drained today. He just called me today. So this
Wow.
kind of stuff is happening like crazy. So if you're vibe coding AI, be careful on that.
I
Vibe
think
coders are
this
getting
the
hacked.
safest thing you can do is just don't keep money in hot wallets. Keep it in a ledger or something where it's a lot harder to get to, and then
Yep.
you'll save yourself a lot of headaches. So it's always the same story, right? You keep your money in hot wallets, you get lazy, you don't pay attention, you just let one thing slip, you get drained, and it happens to the best of us.
All right, let's move on. So don't forget to subscribe because more of these crazy what the stories are going to be coming at you guys every day. So we see you in the next video.